Hey guys, it's Bear. It is January 1st, 2016. Happy New Year. And this is Life of T-Men. This week's topic is social anxiety, and I just don't really have anything worthwhile to say about it, So I debated doing a video or not. Um, I don't really get social anxiety, so I can't define mine. I can't tell you how I deal with mine, and I can't give you advice on how to deal with yours because it doesn't really happen to me. And that's just the way I've always kind of been. I'm just an extrovert, you know. I feel comfortable in most groups. Um, I like attention. I've been doing my transition incredibly publicly, so whether people like it or not, I'm transitioning and everybody knows about it. I've done it publicly through Facebook, through YouTube, um, and at all of the social circles that I'm in. At work and at both of the dojos that I go to. Um, so I haven't really had too many issues with people not knowing or anything like that. Um, so yeah, I don't have a lot to say on this week's topic. As far as any instances where I have come across somebody who hasn't, doesn't follow me like on YouTube or isn't really familiar with like Facebook, doesn't isn't active on Facebook. I've just gone up and I've had like individual conversations with them, like, hey, has anybody talked to you about the fact that I'm transitioning? Um, if the answer is yes, great. Like, do you have any questions? If the answer is no, then I let them know pretty quickly by saying, well, just so you know, I'm going through transition from female to male. My name is Nick or Bear now, and please don't be surprised if you see me like in the men's locker room or anything like that. You know, and for the most part, people have taken that pretty well. There's a couple people in my life that don't really seem to be happy about it, and I just kind of avoid them. If I end up in the men's locker room with them, I just don't really interact because I know I'm making them uncomfortable, and that's too bad for them. I don't really let it affect me too much. I let it affect me by being aware of it. You know, um, that's not really the topic though. Like, you know, social anxiety. Yeah. In the cases where somebody is making me nervous, it's usually in that case, and I pretty much just don't engage with it. I try to take the pressure off of them, if anything else. I don't really make them uncomfortable. I don't get in their face about it. I do my business because I belong there, and I leave. I don't let it keep me out of anywhere. I've never avoided being in a men's room or in a men's locker room with somebody because of the fact that they're uncomfortable with it. I just kind of stay aware because people that are uncomfortable can become dangerous. Um, and yeah, other than that, it hasn't been a thing. Um, the only other cases where I've ever been like anxious about anything um, is kind of like men's rooms, because I have a pretty good STP now, a stand to pee device, which I'm going to be doing a video on for my personal channel within like the next week. Um, I've been practicing like using urinals more, and the only time I ever get anxious is if somebody else is in there while I'm trying to do that, because I'm more comfortable using stalls because they're private. Um, and so I'll get kind of nervous that they're gonna like notice a habit that's different, or that I'm gonna have a rare accident in front of somebody, you know. And in those cases, I basically just, you know, wrap up what I'm doing, leave, and find a different bathroom to try to finish my business in, or wait till they leave and then finish or go in a stall. That doesn't even really count as social anxiety. People that do have it, you know, I can't really give you any advice. So sorry. That's pretty much all I've got to say on this topic. I didn't want to just skip doing the video because I didn't have a lot to say. So in the meantime, Happy New Year, and my hope for all of my friends and my trans friends in the new year is to further yourself this year. If you're working on coming out, or if you're working on a new life goal, I hope it works out for you this year. I hope that you find what you're looking for, and I hope that you are well, and then I hope that you stay well. Happy 2016, and I'll see you next week.